guys, I have an appointment today, so I'm just out here, but I just wanted to talk about something about family, like a few things that I don't understand about family, and why wouldn't family, literally, people that you grew up with in a household, went to school with, went to high school with, went to middle school with, just grew up with in the same household, had the same parents, why is so much segregation within the family unit today? And I'm just talking about my situation. I'm talking about my family. Like, why can't family just love you and assist you when they know you're in a bind? And I've been going through this a lot with my family throughout the years. Like, this is the first time. This is literally the first time in my life that I've ever struggled this way. This is the first time in my life that I've ever needed I ever needed a hand from my family. And I don't understand why it's so hard for people to assist and help. You're not asking for money. You're not asking for, I think the only thing I asked in this situation was a place to stay. And I have a big family. So if that's you and you're going through something similar about why isn't my family supporting me? Why doesn't my family want to see me thrive? Why doesn't my family want to see me get through this? Why? Stop asking why and just do your best to get through it. Stop asking why. Do your best to get through your hard times, because it's not going to last always. You're not going to always be in the situation that you were in. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop feeling bad, like, oh my God, I don't have anybody. Trust me, sweetie, you're not alone in this world. You're not alone in feeling the way that you feel. One thing you can do is just find community in other places. Social media is a wonderful tool to use. If you need somebody to talk to, somebody to speak to, open up a live stream. Go on TikTok. Find the community that suits you well. Find the people that agree and that follow your light, your plight, whatever it is that you're doing in life, if it's a positive thing. But don't let your family make you feel bad about your struggles and the things that you're going through in life. I go through so much, and I feel like I can't even pick up the phone and talk to my family. Like, nobody has ever picked up the phone and actually asked me what happened. They know about the eviction. They know about some other things that really happened in my life that everybody just pretty much gossips about. I am the one in the family that everybody is talking about right now and have been talking about for the last 2 or 3 years. It's like they're over there and I'm over here, and they're looking back at me, giving me nasty looks or giving me dirty this and giving me dirty that. Family shouldn't be like that. Family members should not treat you that way. And if they do treat you that way, I'm going to say that I'm sorry, because I go through the same exact thing. And I know people say, you got to stop thinking about them and you got to stop thinking about, no, these are things that need to be said and things that need to be talked about. So I'm going to speak about it. Sometimes people on the streets will show you more love and support and care and kindness than anybody that shares your same blood type. And do you know how heartbreaking that could be for somebody to deal with? I'm totally just a different type of person. I am the only one in my family that does social media, like, openly. I've done social media before. They've seen things that I've done on my other YouTube channel, and they sit around and talk about that. Oh, she's on there talking about this again. You think I don't know that my family watches me? But I don't care, because I have confidence. I'm such a confident woman. Like, I can walk anywhere looking just like a bum, like I look now, hair and twist, hair, whatever. But I think that people hate me because they just see and know that she doesn't really care. I had some people in my family say some really messed up things to me in the past, and some things I don't even want to recall or say or even talk about. But some people have just said some really mean things to me in the past, and they think that these things were okay. And sometimes I can't stop but think about certain things that people have said to me. That's my brother, that's my sister. Like, when everybody's up and everything in their life is happy and they're okay, they don't want to help you. They don't want to assist you. When they feel like their life is up, I'm making money, I got the house, I got 3 cars, I got 2 homes, I got a beach house, I got this and I got that. These are all just materialistic things that won't be here in the end. Do you guys know, like, the things that I thought about in my head to do to get housing? Like, to get a roof. Thank God I'm in the shelter right now, right? I'm glad that I decided to go to the shelter. But the things that I thought about to obtain a roof over my head. And I say sometimes, oh my God, I don't want to be at this shelter. I don't want to be here. Let me think about this or let me do that. But now it's starting to get cold. And even last winter, I was homeless last winter, but I wasn't in the shelter. I stayed with people, and it ended up not working out. And I know a lot of people say, is it you? Is it you? Sometimes it's not. It's not me. It's just the people that I had chosen to live with. I think when I stayed with a girlfriend of mine's, the relationship that she thought it was going to be when I moved in with her didn't happen. Like, the relationship, as far as she probably thought I was going to be like talkative to her. I was more so on the working curve. I was working my butt off, traveling back and forth to work every day. And I thought she probably thought I was going to be the type to be like, when I got home, I was going to be always talking to her, like chopping it up with her, more like interactive with her. And it didn't happen. And I think she didn't like that. Like, you could tell the vibes from a person when you live with someone. You can kind of pretty much tell when they don't want you around anymore. They give you those vibes. Like, those vibes just happen. I'm easy to pick up on somebody's vibe, like their energy that they give off. I can pick up on that very easily. I can pick up on vibes, like a vibe check. You know what I'm saying? Vibe check. And vibe check is not always like, it's not always like a comfortable trait to have, because sometimes it's just, it feels bad. And when I stayed with my roommate, she turned into the Wicked Witch of the West. And it's so funny because the people that I stayed with, they opened their house up to me. I never asked. Like, my niece, I never asked her, hey, can I come stay with you? She offered. And our plan was, I was going to give her a certain amount in rent money, and I gave her the amount in rent every month, but she just eventually got tired of me being there. So and she was my niece, but she was more so like my sister. But people just get tired of you being around. I'm like a burden to people. You know what I'm saying? I was a burden. I was in their way. And some people just don't want to be bothered by you. That's just how life can go for some people. And the hurt and the pain that I carry from that, because I think about it from time to time. Like, I don't think about it every single day, but I do think about, like, damn, what she did to me. Look what she did to me by kicking me out. And I just be like, damn, I can't believe someone that says that they're your family, they're your niece, your cousin, your whoever, would do such a thing to someone, that knowing they're on their ass anyway, knowing that I'm out here and I'm already homeless, but I'm still trying to hang on to a job. Like, I was so blessed, right? God has touched my heart so much and touched my situation that I just look at the situation like I never was out in the streets. I never lacked. Even during homelessness, even through people throwing me out on my face and me having to move all my stuff that I moved into their space, moving it out, like doing all this stuff by myself. And I look back and I say, I never lacked for anything. Like, I had my car. When I slept in my car, I had that. I was safe. I was warm. I was cozy. I stayed with them the time that I was supposed to stay with them, the allotted time that God given me to stay there. I stayed there. But I never was in the streets, never had to sleep on the sidewalk, never had to sleep, outside without having some type of shelter. If it was my car, if I stayed in hotels, like, I never stayed in the street. And I look at that and I thank God every day that I never lacked for shelter. Even if it was a bad situation with family and someone put me out, or my girlfriend did this to me and she ended up not being my friend. So our friendship is gone. And I never talked to her again in life. But when I get on my feet, I guarantee you it's going to be somebody. It's going to be somebody that's going to be going through it. They're either going to be going through a divorce and need my help. They're going to be going through homeless and they're going to need my help. And I wish they would ask me for the help. I can't wait until that other person that spit in my face, I can't wait until they need help. Because it's going to happen. Things always go around full circle. The full circle thing, it always happens. That circle always going to go around. It goes around and it comes around again. And it's going to continue to keep making its way around. And it's painful. It's a painful journey to go on when you have such a big family, a big circle, a big army. And you have a big army, but yet you have no army. And I know some people say, well, what have you done for them to treat you that way? Sometimes it's like you just exist and people just don't like you. Like, I don't know why my sisters and them feel the way they feel about me. I remember one day my brother, when I had called him one night, and it was like a winter's night, and I left I had to leave her house. I called my brother one night and I told him, I said, I'm homeless tonight. I don't have anywhere to go. And it was me and my daughter at the time. And he said, I'll call you back. And he never called me back. He never called me back. And it was a winter's night. It was cold. Thank God I called the 211 number. You know, 211 is a number for homeless people if they're like out in cold blue weather. 211 is a code blue for if you sleep outside tonight, you're probably going to die because it's too cold. You know what I'm saying? You're probably going to freeze to death. So I remember that night I called him and I was like, me and my daughter are out here in my car. Thank God I had this car. But I said, me and her are out here. And he was like, okay, I'll call you back. I never got that phone call. That phone call never came. The phone call never came. And that was my brother, my baby, right? A man that has 2 homes, 2 houses, not 1, 2. That phone call never came back. And I called 211 after that. And I'm sitting in the car with my daughter. And I just was like, wow, my brother, I love my brother. Like, that was my baby. But you really see how people treat you when you're in a big pickle, when you're in a situation that just is so tough. Like, homelessness is literally like the bottom of the barrel. Like, you have no home to go to. Half of my stuff is in my car. Like, a lot of my clothes, my work stuff is all here. Everything's in my car. But I'm like, damn, what my family they just don't care. And that hurts me, man. And these are the people that they say, well, you don't come around for Thanksgiving. You don't come around for this holiday or that holiday. And I'm not coming around this year either. Unfortunately, I'm not. I'd rather eat in the shelter around a whole bunch of other homeless people that are in the same boat as me. And the holiday seasons are coming upon us. And I probably won't go to Thanksgiving dinner again this year. Unfortunately, I just don't want to be around that. I don't want to be around it. So I felt like I needed to talk about this, so I did. But I have to go to this appointment. I'm just trying to check my phone to see if it charged fully. I need so much, y'all. But I need so much, but yet I don't ask for it. You know what I mean? And we all have a need. Like, there's so many people out here with needs. Like, we all have a need. We all have something that we need, right? But you just keep going, man. Keep going in Jesus' name. God is watching over me. God is watching over me. He's really watching me. He's really got me under his wings. So if that's y'all going through, I just try to put out encouragement every single day to keep going, keep hanging on. You know what I'm saying? Keep hanging on, because God see us. He see us, man. It doesn't matter how lonely you feel. God has a plan for us in our lives. He has a plan for us in our lives. Everything is not broken. Every day that I wake up, I get through it more and more every day, because a new day has gone by. A new day has come and gone. And God has got us covered. So just always believe in that. Have an amazing day. I'll talk to y'all soon.